Welcome back to another members only live stream. You know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna go hook up that big wind blade and drag it around Colorado. 5 likes. Where's everybody? Yeah, where's everybody? Because we got 7 people in here. There ought to be a couple more. Actually, where's everybody? There ought to be a few more likes in here, a few more peeps. Now we're down to 6. Really? Man, somebody left. Okay, let's at least recognize everyone who's here, or at least was here early. Picard Gaming, first one in the live chat today, and Picard Gaming is also in the Discord with me today to read live chat. So we'll see how he does. I don't want to get into too much detail, but you know, last weekend Lurch was not available, and I decided just to do it myself, and that turned into a bit of a fiasco. So some of the folks here in the Discord had an intervention and said, well, we need to get somebody else as a backup, or maybe even a couple people as backup. So today Picard is going to read the live chat. You want to say hi?
Hello, how's it going, everyone?
All right, so Pozdek TV is here. Phantom 6767 is here. And Phantom, we still got to get together. I can't do it today, but we need to get together soon so we can get you set up in connecting into a server. Problem is we're going to do ETS2. I believe we're doing ETS2. And we've got the new version is going to be dropping soon, so it's going to break our servers. So the ATS servers are already broken. The ETS servers are going to be broken as soon as 149 drops for that. And I can host, but because we're so far apart, that's problematic. So we'll just see what happens, but we need to get together. Wim is here. I chuckled at your comment there about the giant coffee stir stick, because that's what it looks like. Willie's here. Thomas Berger is here. Colin Percival. All right. So, well, we got a few more peeps in here, a few more likes. Let me make sure I left mine. Yes, I did. Okay, so. Oh. Might as well do some shout outs for the flatbedders before I forget again. Knee-High Sniper, our top ATS driver for August. Dusty, aka Dirty Dog 3436, our top ATS driver for January. Isabella Hagloff, Pilot Bro 39. Is he here yet? Rob Strecker, aka Lurch. Hopefully he's lurking in the background. Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February. Might be lurking. Rumor has it he's not home today, running around the state. So Nicholas, Triple XN. Stobbs is here. Trucker King 2010. I'm pretty sure he's not even up yet. Be a good time to give him some flack, since he always gives me flack for spending too much time farming. He was up late last night farming. Ken Beard is here, but he also did make a skin for me for this new truck. Oh, I didn't tell you. I'm driving a different truck. We'll get to that in a minute. Susan Arthur, our top ETS2 driver for May. XLT 588 Gaming. Silent Dilemma. Norwegian Trucker Nicholas. Picard Gaming is here in the Discord with me. Big Al 2424. Tasmified. Lobo 1G, our top ETS2 driver for July. Pugwash. Purdy the Parrot, and Asgard Drenth, aka Wim, our top ATS driver for September, and our top ETS2 driver for October. So, did you catch the live stream that I did yesterday with Pugwash? That was fun. We did get a little bit deep into the weeds on some of the stuff we talked about with respect to his career and stuff, but I loved it. I just had a great time listening to what he had to say. So if you missed yesterday's live stream where I convoyed one-on-one with Pugwash, you should go check it out. Yeah, Stobbs. So What are we doing today? Let me get back into the game and unfreeze. If I find it, there it is. This, okay, was it last weekend or the weekend before? I said, I'm driving the last truck. Well, what that was about was I thought I was driving the only truck I had yet to drive, manufacturer, and that was the Mack. Well, it wasn't the last manufacturer that I had yet to drive. This isn't it, by the way, but this is a truck I have yet to drive before now. The other manufacturer whose trucks I had not yet driven and still have not driven is the Internationals, or as Trucker King calls them, the Intertrationals. So, and I still have not yet driven in a live stream or even in a video the International. I will. The point being that the Mack truck was not the last truck. I thought it was, but I was informed otherwise and forced to admit that's the fact. So what truck is this? This is a truck I have not driven before. It is a Peterbilt. It is the Peterbilt 389. Now I have driven Peterbilts. I have a 579 that I have driven, but I have, and I was reminded by Wolf, I have not driven the Peterbilt 389. Wolf drove the K100E, much to his demise. If you saw the last Sunday Funday convoy, he got booted around quite a bit. Yeah, the ATS gods do not like the idea of him being in a K100. So, but I hadn't driven the 389. I didn't have anything against it. I just hadn't driven it. So here I am with a 389, and I've got over 1,200 miles on it so far because I had to drive it a little bit just to get the feel for it. Got some horns, got a nice motor, got a what's that wing on the top called again, Picard?
The turbo wing.
Turbo wing, yeah, I don't normally have that. So anyway, Trucker King was up last night. We already had generic skins for this, for the VTC, but I didn't have one for me, so he whipped one up for me last night. Normally, the Trucknado, the big Trucknado logo would be up on the top, but, and so I could keep the turbo wing, he put it on the hood. So, oh. I need my head tracker. There's Trucker Kitty. There's his bed in the back. He's got a little litter box there. That's my bag, my backpack for when I go into the truck stop, take a shower. It's got all my stuff in it. Just like real life.
Come on, there's a job to do.
Got a nice sounding motor in it. Hey, Nihai. Welcome. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of International. I've had to drive an International in my current job, and I did not like it. Never been a fan of them anyway. But I will drive. So, as I'm sure you know, I'm going over here to pick up one of those wind thingies.
Says it sounds like a Detroit.
No, it's the Cat C15 6NZ.
We're here. Now drop the load and go.
Y'all ready for this? Thor! Thor's here. All right, we're going to pick up this wind turbine blade and take it to Denver.
Go.
Nick is in the house.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah, Stab says comparing to the 57EX, the C15 has a different sound.
Well, I thought I was running the C15 in the 5700. I think. All right, I think I'm good with this. All right, so another reason for having Picard in the live chat today, he's got some experience with special transport style loads in real life. I do not.
Yeah, I may have done a couple hundred loads.
So the trailing group of tire, whatever that's called, these things turn. I'm not used to that in ATS. Oh, pilot's right. My bad, it's the 3408. I got the memory of a gnat or a goldfish. By the way, you can see we've got our BTT escort vehicles today. So we are in good hands, although they turn white when I get a little ways away from them. All right, well, let's take a look at the map so we can see where we're going. We're gonna run up I-25 all the way through Colorado Springs into Denver, and then we're going to head east. 247 miles. This is a long one, and I picked this one because it is a long one. But before we go, I just want to touch base on a couple of things. We are doing gangbusters in TrucksBook, in American Truck Simulator. We are currently in 11th place and climbing. It is amazing how much this community is pushing forward. And driving ATS miles. So we've got in the last 21 hours over 48,000 miles in ATS. And we are looking at the numbers now, less than 40,000 miles from catching up to 10th place or moving into 10th place. Now it's a moving window, of course, so it would require the 10th place drivers to not put any more miles on, which they will. So it's like a salmon swimming upstream. Yeah. But I mean, we were in 16th place and we passed a bunch of people. We put on, I don't know, 300,000 miles in the last couple weeks. It's crazy.
Oblivion's in the house.
Oblivion is here. Welcome. So crazy, crazy, crazy. So I'll add a few miles to it today. Let's get to it. Guess I got to turn off the brake or release the brakes.
Vigner is here also, and he says nothing is impossible, VTT drivers.
You're right. Welcome, Vigner. Get a move on there, little doggy. Here's our first test. Oh, why would you close?
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Well, here we go. Look at them wheels turning. Wow.
That is almost a picture perfect turn there, Boomer.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Well, this thing's not heavy. It's only 11,000 pounds.
Yeah, they're made out of all fiberglass.
That doesn't sound very structurally stable.
Get ready to
Yeah,
turn
but
right.
that's actually how they're made. And I actually, kind of a fun fact I learned this
Turn
over
right.
the last week. There's actually a company out in the States now that recycles them, so they don't have to bury them anymore. And they grind them into powder and turn them into concrete.
Look at that swing.
You're a natural.
Wow. I am so impressed. I have not taken anything out yet. Hey, Bucks. Yeah, 40. We got that speed limit or speed restriction. Look at that big coffee stir stick. That's what I'm calling these from now on.
Yeah, I like that. That is kind of funny. Thor said funny, the Bucks overtook me when I was doing this load.
Well, at least he only overtook you instead of running you off the road. Well, guess I need to stay in my lane.
How they've done it in Europe when they haul these turbine blades around. Their trailer is actually connected to where the blade connects to the motor, and when they turn the corners, they actually turn the blade up. They practically almost stand it all the way up.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of neat. I was watching some videos on that. It is. They did. It's just on a little pivot point with a hydraulic, and when their trailers are a little bit shorter, but when they make a corner, they tilted up to like a 45-degree angle.
Wow. I would like to see that.
Keep left.
Said sees the map of Kansas DLC, looks really interesting to explore. Can't wait to try it out on Thursday.
Same here.
Bedrock's in the house.
Hey, Bedrock. I watched somebody's early release video this morning. So last night, Jeff Fabiano posted one. First look. And then this morning I watched one from Prime Simulations. He pulled a load across the state, Parway. I still have not got my early release yet. Not sure if I will, but hopefully I will. I was hoping that I would have had it for today, because I would have scrapped this whole thing and done that instead. Although I could have done a special transport in Kansas. There goes Wolf.
Yeah, he's been popping up a lot lately.
Left.
Matthew Roth says, "Good afternoon, Boomer."
Hey, Matthew. So I do kind of like this Peterbilt 389. I mean, I like Peterbilts anyway. But I generally, my experience with Peterbilt is newer vehicles, the 579 specifically. And I've driven a 386. But we don't have one of those in the game that I know of. Or do we?
The 389?
386.
Or 386? Not that I know of.
Yeah. Well, driving down the freeway is not so bad. I'm concerned about what it's going to be like when we get ready to exit the freeway. I know we've got to do it. We've got an interchange coming up where we'll have to transition from Interstate 25 to, what is it, 225? But that's not that shouldn't be a problem. And then we're going to transition to Interstate 70, and that should not be a problem either. But once we get off, that's where I'm concerned.
Wim said the 362 Peterbilt is also nice. A shame it's only a mod. Violet says shouldn't be a problem, seems to be the last famous words.
I know. Hey, y'all, watch this. Hold my coffee.
Right?
Am I going over too early? Hope not.
Thor said he's noticed that the K100E is still at the truck dealer, not the used truck dealer.
Really? So I went out and got an extra one for nothing?
Yes, that's what Thor said.
Why is this guy slowing down? Shouldn't he be going at least 40?
It should be.
Feel like passing him. What if I give him a little push?
Oh, I think you would lose the load then.
Yeah.
Pilot says check for the rear escort. If it's not close enough,
Keep
the
right.
lead will stop.
Then exit right.
Oh.
Exit right. Keep right.
He's right behind me.
Now, this is where it's probably going to get a little interesting.
We went all the way up to 70. We didn't cut over on 225.
The permits allow you to go this way.
Yep.
Keep left.
Isn't the rear escort supposed to move over first?
Yeah, in real life, yeah. Lately, they've been doing 2 rear escorts. I don't know if they changed the laws on that. I haven't done a turbine in quite some time. But before, when I did it, yeah, the rear escort would go, and then the truck would go, and then the front escort would go. Colin said, why is the cop slowing down? Nearly hit one earlier in ETS.
Well, that's the question. I don't know.
Keep left.
Got a mind of its own, I guess.
Getting dark.
It is.
They changed. I started this thing in the morning before I picked it up, so they changed the time and moved it forward. I don't wonder why they did that.
Sure. Matthew had asked, do you have your headlights on, Boomer?
I do.
Adam says, good afternoon.
Hey, Adam.
Says the 149 skyboxes are so amazing.
Yep.
I think they really stepped up their game on the graphics this update.
Yeah. trucks. I think this is our exit coming up.
Adam had asked, how do you like the Peterbilt trucks?
I like it fine. I think I'll keep it. I've always liked Peterbilt
Keep right.
for the most part.
Then exit right.
I had one that I had some issues with.
Exit right.
We're turning right up here.
Get ready to turn right.
Colin says you need more lights on the rear of your load.
Turn
Yeah,
right.
I think so too.
Adam asks, how about Kenworth?
Bought it. Uh-oh. What did I hit? I thought this thing was going to swing out.
Catch one of the signs?
I guess.
Quick.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Let's watch this tail end this
Turn
time.
left.
Well, this might be a little hard.
Yeah. Pilot thinks it's the concrete barrier from swinging. I'd hug that shoulder a little bit. There you go. Yeah, Nick says that corner got him too. He hit the concrete barrier.
I guess I didn't swing wide enough.
Clive says, hi Boomer in chat.
Hey, Clive. Welcome to the stream, everyone. And for those of you who arrived late, of course, I'm taking this wind blade, and I'm using my new Peterbilt 389.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
You better stop.
Makes you wonder sometimes.
It really does. Huh. That is pretty cool, the way it swings like that.
Seems like you got the hang of it pretty quick.
Mostly. We'll see. Still got a couple of turns to make. Yeah, in real life, they wouldn't. They would have planned this so that we'd get here during the day, daylight anyway.
Yeah, yeah. They as soon as sunset comes, well, they have like a little guideline booklet of the hours that you can drive.
Get ready to turn right.
Wim said in the Dukes of Hazzard they would have called it the wind blade a giant dipstick.
Turn right.
Seems to me we came here during the last live stream we did with the K100s.
Pilot asked, didn't one of the European guys say they do their heavy loads at night due to less traffic?
Yeah. But in the US, if I'm not mistaken, DOT regulations require it all be done during the day. It's a different environment here.
Susan Arthur says, good morning.
Hey, Susan. Glad you made it.
Sorry, to read fully pilot's whole question. Wondering since SES in Craig they don't realize we do it differently.
I think they do. They seem to do a lot of research. I mean, the hours of service in ATS match, for the most part, match what it is in the US, and it's different than what it is in the EU.
Sorry about that. Adam is asking
This
how
is
heavy
where
it is.
11,000 pounds. Because why not?
Douglas says, I think large wide loads are done at night in New York City.
Oh, yeah.
I've been a member for 11 months.
Wow. Yes, in the city they do it at night because the only way to do it is at night. So am I dropping this or just hit? Yes.
Colin said, just watched a video from Australia on this load and the driver had to leave the cab to turn the rear tires.
Huh. It could have been an ATS because we can't do that as far as I know. And if we can, I guess I'd like to know. Wow, made it.
JJ Man says, hey everybody.
And they've already took it away.
Bugwash asks, are these loads available from any locations in the ETS map?
Nope, only specified locations, and these ones are available out of Pueblo, Colorado. So if you go into the job market and you go to freight market, and now it's going to show all of the loads because I didn't select a city. And you can tell them by the fact that they got this right here, the red and white checkered, well, it's not checkered, but stripes. So here's one from Seattle to Everett, another one from Seattle to Everett. Yeah, that's all I see right now. Oh, here's Laramie to Rollins, a couple of those. Those are fairly short. Here's another one from Pueblo to Pueblo. And another one of these loads from Pueblo to Pueblo. So that's how you find them. Now, I'll just tell you, they're in Pueblo, so you can just go directly to Pueblo, and they're not World of Trucks loads. Freight market only. I don't think they're on the external contracts board. Well, I won't be able to look here. Anyhow, that's how you find them. So let's see if we can find anything coming out of here. Wow, the shortest load's 300 miles. Well, let me do some shout outs, because I am behind on that. Cody Old, JJ Man 1982, and he is here. Pancake Man is here. Nick is here. Thor Rasmussen, our top ETS2 driver for January and April, he's here. David H74, Ipswich, NC Gaming Man. Matthew Roth is here. RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March. Troken, Justin Burns. Douglas Williams is here. Reefer hauler for 11 months. I can link a video of how we transport a house. Okay. Well, don't do it in here, but yeah, drop it over in the Discord. Pancake Man, member for 2 months as a reefer hauler. Lee Jenkins, JC Drives, Bogdan BD, Stobbs is here, Bruce A, Johnny Hansen, Thomas Berger is here, Tazzy 291, Doom 3. I'll do some more in a little bit. So let me also talk about what we've got going on right now. We've got the ATS challenge, ATS driving challenge, where people are driving. That's why we've got so many miles right now. So let's see, how many more do we have? Should have a few more. Wow, almost 2,000 more since the last time I looked at this. I just contributed a few myself. Yep. And we are working our way trying to get into the top 10, but so everyone is working towards logging miles to get into the drawing to win a Kansas DLC. We're giving away 10. So Ratherby Truck Simming kicked this whole thing off. It was his idea, and he's donating too. Picard Gaming got in on it. He's donating too. Wait, who else was that?
Bedrock.
Yes, Bedrock. Bedrock is donating too, so that's 6. Trucker King, because he doesn't like to be outdone, is donating 4. So we have a total of 10 Kansas DLCs we will be giving away. The winners will be randomly drawn. It's not necessarily who gets the most miles. However, you get 1 entry into the drawing for every 1,000 miles that you log with TrucksBook, and this is for VTC members. So members of Boomer's Trucknado Transport Virtual Trucking Company, who drive ATS in TrucksBook and do real miles, not race miles. By the way, I did have a Swifty back there, so I want to register that. I'm thinking about it. And we've got a lot of people driving a lot of miles. So just today, in the last almost 22 hours, well, rather be truck simming is the lead for the last 23 hours, or whatever it is, 22 hours. But he's not eligible, of course. So he's got over 7,900 miles. Oblivion has over 6,200. Redbeard has almost 2,700. Whim has, well, actually, let me filter this by ATS. There we go. About the same. So Whim has over 2,500 miles. Toxic Waves, a new member of the VTC, has over 2,500 miles. Sue has over 2,300 miles. Tazzy 291 over 2,300 miles. FTG Mike B 2,200 miles. Triple XN 2,000 miles. CJ Johns also 2,000 miles. And Dr. Jones 2,000 miles. It's actually the top 11 people right now. Wow. Got me good.
You look like you're
Holy
gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from that. Wow. So this is running through tomorrow night. So tomorrow night at midnight Central European time, which is 3 p.m. my time. So 26 hours from now, plus 10 minutes. The challenge will end. The qualifying period will end. Monday evening, we will have the drawings for the 10 Kansas DLCs. And then we will start coordinating with the winners to get them the DLC code as soon as it releases. And also to coordinate winners convoys. So we're going to have signups for those winners. They'll get to pick, when it suits them best, hopefully, for the winners convoys. We will probably have 3 winners convoys. So we might have a winners convoy Thursday. I think we probably will. And then that'll be in the evening. And then Friday at the normal time, which is noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, which is also 9 p.m. Central European time. And then we'll either have a second one on Friday in the evening, or we'll do that Saturday evening. Just depends on what's going on. So, Casey's here. You missed me delivering one of them big wind coffee stir stick things. So the other thing that's going on, or will be coming up, and we've settled on a date. It's still kind of tentative because there's some things in play with the 149 update. But right now we're looking at December 9th for our first annual BTT anniversary / holiday party convoys. And we started the VTC 1 year ago. In fact, it was like on the 27th. So in 2 days from now, it'll be 1 year since I started it, but we didn't really kick it off publicly until the first week of December, I believe. So the timing works. So we're going to do that. Picard Gaming is sponsoring that. We will be giving away Steam gift cards as well as merch, both to the participants as well as members of the audience. So you must be present to win if you're a member of the audience. Participants will be VTC members. We'll be driving at convoys, and we'll be doing some drawings. We'll also have audience participation. We're going to let you guys vote on various things. We'll tell you more about that later if I didn't already. Well, Vigner, that's when I started it, but we didn't go live with it until December. Oh yeah, we need some more likes on this. So right now that's scheduled for December 9th, and we're going to have 2 convoy live streams on that Saturday. We won't have a members only live stream. So in the first live stream, which is the same time slot as this one, we will be live streaming or convoying in one of the games, either ETS2 or ATS. We are going to put up a poll for the VTC members to vote on which one we should do first. And then whichever one we don't do first, we'll do that one in the evening. And we'll have signups. So I think tomorrow, I'll be posting the sign-up sheet. We'll start with VTC drivers. That's folks who have earned the driver role in the VTC, and they'll have first shot to select the convoy time frame that they want to convoy in. Unless we wait until after the voting. I don't know yet. Oh, thank you, Susan. So a lot of things going on right now. Been really busy. And Thor's going to a Christmas party on the 9th. Thor won't be available to live stream? That's criminal.
That's a little shocking.
Yeah, but that's the problem with trying to coordinate things in this particular time of the year, because a lot of folks are doing things over the holidays. So I knew that was a risk, but it just is what it is. So we're going to move forward. We'll get everyone that we can to participate, and it'll be interesting. Lots of drawings. So yes. We'll have to do some practice runs, and we won't do that live. We'll do that just within the Discord. Okay, so did I forget anything?
Not that I could think of right at the moment, unless you want to mention how much, like, total in gift card and prizes.
Yes. So, good point. I didn't know if you wanted to go there, but I kind of did want to.
No, I figured it kind of spark some people's interest.
Yes. Well, all together, we're giving away Steam credits and merch from my store totaling well over, I'm pretty sure it's over $700.
$750.
There it is. $750 in Steam credit and merch. So, actually have some of it written down here. So there'll be hats and mugs and Steam gift cards, mostly for participants, but also for the audience. So you'll want to be here for that. And, right. So we're still working out details, but it's going to be exciting. All right. I'm going to look for a load. See if actually, we change the time. Get ready for a flash. See what I can find. I don't really want to go to Gaiman. I mean, I could. So all these loads are coming out of this place I'm at. Well, it's a bit far. Well, we can either go to Casper or Gaiman. I haven't been to Wyoming in a while. Casey, if you have a custom skin for your truck, then yes. If you don't, then no. I think you do, don't you? Yeah, let's go to Casper. Let me check the free market first, just in case. seem like it.
And there's Thor with 100.
Nice, Thor.
Here's a
Thank
little
you.
help.
Well, Picard is the one that's ponying up the money. Here's the thing from Denver to Colorado Springs. Huge tires. Huh. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, I guess I should have. Going to, it doesn't say. Well, Casey, do you not understand how hard it is to put together one skin for Trucker King? It's a lot of work.
Or said Danish corner?
Krona.
Krona?
Danish krona. That's their currency. So it's 100 Danish krona.
Okay.
Or $14.22.
I'm not used to that, sorry.
Hey, I went through the same thing the first few times that he did that back in the day. All right, let's go to Casper. Gonna take a construction house.
Justin asks, is it possible to filter out special transport in the top left of the map?
Actually, he's saying that it is possible. Let's take a look at that. So that would be freight market. I didn't even think about that. He's right. You can do that. But oops, by clicking on this and then selecting special transport. There they are. Wow, there's a lot of them. Seattle, Laramie, Pueblo, Fresno, Laurel. Is this a new one? The articulated hauler?
Yeah, that's not a new one, but
oh, wow, there's a lot of them. I didn't realize there were this many.
I didn't either. And Colin is asking, TK will have a new one skin ?
I don't know. He didn't mention anything.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Let's go get our load, which is just right up the road. And there it is.
Pedal to the metal, man.
So this thing's about 30,000 pounds. It's not too bad.
bouncy road.
Yep.
Casey says some big load you got.
It's just thinking back to that coffee scaring the bejesus out of me. I haven't been that startled in a while.
Casey's asking if it's a mobile home or an office.
Yeah, it's an office. It's a mobile office. I've actually worked out of one of these a time or two. You bring them into job sites, set them up for people who have to work on site. You know, people who are not part of the construction process directly. And even, you know, even some people who are.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Well, let's see if we get pulled in. Yeah.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Surprised we can't get on the freeway here.
Yeah. I wonder if you get hit with a penalty. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I answered my own question. I thought you could get on the freeway at that bridge right there, but you gotta go around, it looks like, on your map.
Yeah, it's just an overpass and not a on-ramp.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. to turn right.
Colin says canteen
Turn right.
or W/C for the workers.
What's that?
Colin says canteen or W/C. I don't know what that stands for the workers.
Toilet. W/C stands for water closet, which is what they call a toilet or bathroom or whatever.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's a European thing. Actually, I think it's a UK thing. They,
Go
I
straight.
think they call them that on ships too. So yeah, Colin, they use them for a variety of things on job sites. If you look at what it looks like now, this is definitely a job site office for project managers and other people. And but yeah, they also have some that, you know, they'll line up several of them side by side, and you're kind of open inside to one another. And yeah, they use them for whoa, Pugwash, for
Keep right.
like break rooms, bathrooms, things like that at job sites.
Turn right.
Another donation for the prizes, Pugwash says. And Pilot says he's gotta go. We'll catch you at the next stream.
Okay, Pilot, there goes Wolf.
Keep left.
You know, I see Wolf out driving a lot today, and I know he's at work.
JJ says the water closet here is separate cut-off room or a
Turn
toilet
left.
side of the bathroom. Lopo is in the house. He says howdy, Boomer chat.
Howdy, and there it is, Pugwash. Thank you again. Yeah, we got a lot going on.
Adam's asking what you're hauling.
Construction house. That thing.
Kind of looks like it's just a shipping container with windows.
Yeah, well, it's not much bigger. In fact, it's probably the same dimensions. Yeah, it's even got the same connector things.
Yeah, that's
Top and bottom.
That's kind of why I said that. Like, oh, it looks like a shipping container. Vigner says we're in 7th place for the year in ATS.
Wow, that's something.
That is, yeah.
just wanted to admire the sky a little bit. Because you can't see it quite so well from inside the cab.
Keep left. Keep left. Keep right.
Says, thank you for the reply, Boomer. I'm looking after the grandchildren up and down, so I've been missing
right.
a bit of the chat.
You're welcome. Ooh. Okay. Oh. I hate it when AI right in front of you makes a abrupt move.
Right?
I mean, in real life I've had that happen, and it's always just like,
Douglas says, anyone up for a turkey sandwich?
I am. I didn't have any turkey. I kind of skipped the whole turkey thing this year. And now I'm jonesing for some turkey. I just saw a Trucker King driving the other way.
Is there a truck that the blind side reverse easily or not?
No, not really. One thing that helps with some trucks, and I had this with my T680. Let me get on the straightaway here. I don't know if it is with this truck. Nope. If there's a window on the right side that's big enough to see out, it helps. As you're making that, as you're cutting right, at some point your trailer disappears from this mirror, but then will appear
Keep
out
left.
that window if you have it. This truck, well, you can't see it. If it does, you can't see it. Nope, does not. The truck that I drove, the T680 that I drove over the road, it did have a good sized window there, and I was able to use that a number of times with some tough blindside backing situations. Of course.
Recomputing.
Adam's saying with the day cab you can see right behind you.
With the day day cab, if you've got the, in most cases they have the window in the back, yes, you can see better. And it doesn't do any good to see directly behind you because the trailer is there. But once you start to make that turn, you can watch, you can usually look out that back window and watch the end of the trailer. At least one side of it. And when I drove locally, the day cab that I drove had a back window. And so I was able to utilize that when doing blindside backs. It's still hard because you're craning your neck over your shoulder. Oh, here comes Bucks. We better get out of his way because he's coming over. So here, I'll freeze my camera or my headset. So when you do that, you know, it's not a normal picture. I mean, it's almost the same as when you're craning your head to the left to look out. But that, to me, maybe because I did it so much, I was just used to that. Hey, there he goes again.
Adam is asking, why can't sleepers have a back window?
It just depends on how they were designed. Mine did. Oh, you mean in the back? No. Well, there's nothing to see, just a trailer. It's not like that day cab that just went by, because that window's right behind your head. And when you have a sleeper, it's back 5 feet. So you really don't get a sight picture. So if I were to look back here, unless that window was really, really wide, you wouldn't be able to get a sight picture. But even if you had a window, you'd have curtains probably covering it most of the time anyway, because that's your private space. It's just like curtains. It's kind of, whoa. Wow. Didn't you just pass me? Again?
Not having the luck today with the scales.
Yeah. You can't see it in this truck very well, but there's typically two sets of curtains in a sleeper.
Turn right. Okay, let's find a new route.
There's that one right there. It's hard to tell that's a curtain, but that's a curtain. So right there is a curtain. It's strapped up. Then there's typically, and that closes off from behind the seats, closes off the sleeper area. So you can have privacy when you're sleeping or changing or whatever. And then there's typically another set of curtains that encloses the entire cab. So it blocks all the windows from the inside. So you have more space. I only occasionally use those. Just depends. They're kind of a pain they're kind of a pain to deploy, because there's a track that the curtain rollers have to go through, and sometimes they get hung up. Plus, if the outer curtains are open and the inner curtains are closed, there's always a gap at the bottom. Kitty could get out and come up here into the front of the cab and look outside if he wanted to. But if I wanted to close those curtains also, what I could do, hang on, what I could do is pull the side curtain back away from the right door so Kitty could easily get it up there, stick his head up there and look out that window if he wanted to. Because the curtain only came down to just below the windows, the glass. I don't know if I have in any of my videos, I don't know if I have the, where I had the curtains put out. I don't know if I captured that on video. Oh, I need to be doing some more shoutouts. Christy, Jennifer Roth, don't run off the road. Rick Rashid, that secret lover of Farm Simulator. He says he hates it, but he's trying to win it. Robert Alexander, I misspoke yesterday. He did not win Farm Sim 19. That was Oblivion. He did, however, enter the drawing for it. So don't believe him when he says he hates Farm Sim. Andrew Black. Phantom 6767 is here. Ryan. John the Bricklayer. So did we cross over into Wyoming? I don't even remember. We must have. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Cheyenne, yep, we did. I was thinking I was in Convoy and I could just pull up the map, the overlay.
Olivia says, yeah, I won a couple of games and best ones. Bedrock said I can't stand Farm Sim either.
Especially making silage, he hates that.
Olivian's got Farm Sim 22.
Well, if you've got Farm Sim 22, why did you enter the drawing for 19? Is where it's at. Of course, I've never done 19. I've heard it's still pretty good. Oh my, we're almost there already. 68 miles to go. I better do some more shout-outs. Lee01 Mister. Really? Yeah, this is kind of hazardous to my driving.
Your facial expression was priceless on that one.
I looked up and I saw that guardrail coming. Vigner Hoxton, Mouse 888. All right. I think I'll be exiting soon, right? Gotta be.
Oblivion, answer your question about Farm Sim 22. He said, yeah, I spent 60-year-old Farm Sim in the DLC bundle. And he said he wants the full collection.
Yeah, there's some DLCs I don't have yet. I've been debating over whether or not to get them. Some of them unless I start creating content regularly, then I might. Wow, this delivery location must be really close to the exit because we've only got 14 miles to go and I don't even see the exit yet. But I'll bet that's it coming up.
Exit right.
Dang it. Sorry, wrong button.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Exit right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Okay, a red light is an excuse to do some shoutouts. CJ Johns 31, Oblivion, Keith Cersei, Tari 263, James Brandt, Clive Hughes, he's here, right? Wolf Gaming, I've seen him driving around. Vince Morris, Noah Long, Torsev Ice Bear. Oh, Torsev Ice Bear is our top ATS driver for June and our top ETS2 driver for August. PosTech TV is here, I think. Dr. Jones, our top ATS driver for July. I don't think he's here. Lord Dragon, Greg Ulray, Arnar Hoxton. Douglas, you got a town. All of a sudden, Taco Bell sounds good.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Go straight.
I'd choose Taco Bell over Dr. Johnson.
Tacos sound good, whether it's Taco Bell, Taco John, or some other taco joint,
Turn right.
like the Roach Coach.
Never had that one.
Turn right.
Well, Roach Coaches are mobile vehicles that go out to job sites. That's what we call them, Roach Coach.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, Roach Coach is not a place, it's a thing.
Go
I know
straight.
they don't serve La Cucaracha tacos. At least not
Keep
knowingly.
left.
On their secret menu.
If it's in there, it's a secret.
Go straight. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
All right, let's see what kind of crazy
Right.
parking spot we got to
Then
do
turn
here.
right.
I'll bet I know what it is.
Turn right. Go straight.
Oh, maybe not. This looks different. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so it is the same. Wow. We don't normally have this much room in front of that to work with, I mean. That's interesting.
Here. Right on time.
Well, let's see if we got any barrier walls in the way. But normally you can't pull up very far at one of these spots. I'm expecting to hit a invisible wall any moment. Nope.
Bedrock said in the military to call roach coaches gut wagons. Boomer knew that. He just forgot Fort Leonard Wood.
Well, when I was in, that's where I learned the term roach coach. We had them in, when I was stationed in Alabama. That's where I learned it.
Oblivion says the cat just chilling in the cabin.
Yep, kitty cat's just chilling. And there we go.
Yep. Bedrock says, yep, call them the gut truck or the wagon.
So another 380 miles or something to near that. Where are we? Lennar in Casper, Wyoming. One of these days I want to get over this Exxon Mobil and pick up some chemical stuff, or one of those places. So yeah, we actually came up quite a ways to Casper from here. Let me see what that registered as. We got to go into TrucksBook. And we're up to 61,000. Well, that's overall. Let's see how many ATS. Almost 59,000 miles. What was it when I started the live stream today?
40.
Almost 50,000. Almost. Now we're just shy of 59,000 miles for the day, which ends in an hour and 20 minutes. So where are we? We're still in 11th place, but how close are we to the next position? They haven't moved. I think they got just a few hundred miles added to their total, maybe 200 miles. We're gaining on them. Last time when we talked about this, we had 675,000 miles and some change. Big boy! Welcome back, Big Dave. We had 675,000 miles when Picard and I were looking at this earlier. We're now at over 687,000 miles. We picked up 12,000 miles since just before the stream started. Great job, everyone. That is incredible. We are just going gangbusters. So we are less than 30,000 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Wow. Welcome back, Dave. Missed you. I know you got stuff going on. All right, what was I going to look at? I was going to look at my own personal. I wanted to see what I did. Because I've driven some Euro truck also. Yesterday my time. So during this live stream, I logged 306 miles for the wind turbine blade and 381 miles with this construction house. So 690 or 687 miles during this live stream. So I've contributed that. Yesterday, I did 503 miles in ATS, but I also did some runs in Euro truck during the live stream with Pugwash. So personally, I am sitting at, remember the minimums are 10,000 miles, and personally, I am sitting at 11,451. So I'm over my minimums. I want to continue to do more, but not during this live stream. Holy buckets.
27,943 miles from 10th place.
Wow. And before we started this live stream, we were 40,000 away. So you guys are just going gangbusters. Currently in the lead for today is Oblivion now at 8,800 miles. He is racking up the miles. Okay, well, remember tomorrow, well, I'll be back here in a little over 4 hours. And so tomorrow, I think there is a Sunday Fun Day convoy. I am not participating in that. So check with the other people who might be. I think Trucker King. Actually, let me just have a peek. I honestly don't know who's participating. Trucker King, Wolf, Picard, and Tasmified are currently on the list. Are you streaming tomorrow?
Am I?
Yeah.
I might have some family stuff I gotta take care of, so I'm kind of on the wall right at the moment.
All right.
So.
But you're on the list for participating tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah. TK and I had a discussion about it. He said he was gonna keep me on just in case I was able to. I'll know more tonight. So.
Okay. Well, that is going to do it for now. I really got to go get rid of some coffee. Come back here. We'll be back later on today. And I guess that is it for now. Hopefully I got the credits thing up to date. We'll see you in a few hours.